Hello, welcome to D&D. It's time for, uh, yes, The Forest of Blood, Episode 3. I am very tired and exhausted. I don't know why. I've slept enough. I slept a few hours. Yes, no, 8 hours, yeah. But, pain. I think it's the cold. It's exhausting me. It's draining my energy. I'm fucking dying. But yes, as we can. Oh god. So hopefully Pepsi wakes me up and D&D will allow. So yes, on me. Hubba bubba bubba. I'm streaming. I'm jiving. Among Us. Apparently, people don't know what jiving means. It's a form of
Really?
dance. Yeah.
People don't know what a jive is?
Yeah. I was asked,
Crazy.
yes. Literally, I've been saying it for like years at this point for streaming, and I finally got asked, "What the fuck does jiving mean?" yesterday. but yes. So in last session, all of you had managed to beat the funny skeletons. Whoa. Who were employed by the god of tutorials. Ooh. After you had basically gone through the funny portal, then you all found yourselves in a weird tome where a red-headed woman with a blindfold basically each gave you your pact of power. Whoa. Fuck, I knew I forgot something. I forgot to put the fucking pact on. It's fine. But yes, as there won't be any combat anyway, I don't think so. So, as basically all of you are now within the Forest of Blood, immune to its madness effect that it causes from being unpacked. Where you all find yourself at the edge of a cliff on what seems to be some sort of like deck where flying ships would park. Oh.
We
So
have to roll our health.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, as all of you are now level 2, you may now roll your HP. We'll start with Dillip. Dillip, please roll me a 1d8 R5 plus your Constitution.
Slash, right?
Yes.
9.
9. All right. I'll add that to your token.
I got it.
Okay. 19 HP, Pog. All right. Next, Hyacinth, you're still barbarian, correct? So please roll me a 1d12 R7 plus your Constitution modifier. Basically, just for context, for Eddie and stuff, since it's their first time. For HP, I always roll minimum average. So basically, you just roll the HP dice, and then average is half plus 1. Right. Yes, that's average of a die roll. For example, average of a d12 is a 7 because it's half plus 1. You need a roll, Jay.
I did. 15.
Oh, I don't see that.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh,
Did you roll in spoiler or in the in game?
I rolled in game. I see it.
I do not see it either.
Oh
move your
my
token.
goodness. Click. you want me
Did
to
you
do you want me to screenshot this?
Yeah, you can screenshot. Also try
Okay, hold
moving
on.
your token. You may just be desynced.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Oh no, you're moving it.
I did not move that.
Oh wait, no, Eddie's
I
moving
don't think I moved that.
Oh, bubba. Pick up cat.
Just put this file on this picture somewhere real quick.
Yes. While you're doing that, Lysa, roll me a 1d10 R6 plus your cub mod. Bum, 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 bum.
You shook the cat.
What?
You
Where
didn't
did
put
I
the
save
R, but
this?
it's fine. That would be 6. Okay, 10 HP. I'll add that to your token. So you have 24 in total. Nice. There you go, 24 HP. And Rashka. Rayak. Roll me your 1d8 R5.
Is it D8? I also think it's D6.
Nope. D6 is only for sorcerers and wizards. And technically
More
artificers,
sorcerers.
but fuck artificers. Nice. I'll add that to your token. 21. Wizards are D6s, not D4s.
Yeah, these.
There's nothing that's a D4.
If they had
Damn.
D4 hit die, I'd blow my brains out when I was a wizard one time. It's usually like D4 plus any modifier can one shot a level 1 wizard. Yes. Oh. Like
I
what's
put
it
the
called?
image in
General.
Force of Blood
Oh,
General.
okay. Yeah. You rolled. Oh, 15. Nice. Alright. I'll add that to your token. And you have 31 hit points.
Yeah. Big.
Nice.
What a
Holy
good
shit,
big
the got the HP barbarian. Alright. So yes. I updated everyone's tokens and yeah. So you arrive here. You see what seems to be a red-headed man just sort of basically cleaning their blade at the moment. As they just sort of look over to you along with what seems to be a guard, a mass sort of a guard with a glowing blade at its side. And over towards the horn is a masked person with like a scar on their mask. Oh,
Seems really inconvenient to have the guy blowing a horn wearing a mask.
there's the masked guy.
yes, he's by the funny war horn. Mm.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. How can I help ya?
Yes. We were sent in here to. Lippy, what was it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What was it we were meant to do? It's been about a month.
Let me just
It has
Funny.
been.
funny blood pillars in the sky have appeared around the castles. You need to go take care of it
Yeah.
or investigate.
Yep.
Investigate
Those
the
things up there.
causes of the light and the weakness in the barrier.
Yes.
Look, traveling between here and there felt a lot longer than it should.
Yes, I feel like one of my lives is half over.
Also, Lysa, as you basically look off the edge, it is just a solid drop into what seems to be a very angry ocean, as you would say. The drop itself is 600 feet. It's very, very far down. But I will look over to you and just go, "Ah, you too then, huh?"
Were you also sent in here?
Yeah, the camp here was established, all the people here were employed by the one they called Fear and Scylla. If you're to actually leave though, well, the Count Soffel is, in his tent. He'll probably, catch you up on some info on that if you're looking for anything. He's the one who's been researching most of the stuff.
Understood. And your name?
No, me, I'm Karina.
Raksha will hold out a hand.
Oh, people just call me Khan. Yes. I'll shake your hand.
Nice to meet you, Karina. And the other people. So, hand this.
Whoa. They will take the pillow.
Suddenly,
Yoink.
Oh
was
my
reaching
goodness.
out to shake hand. Suddenly, pillow. I enjoy
Pot
that.
up.
But even I didn't. Sometimes they pop out of nowhere for me.
Hmm.
I need to get the staff checked out or something.
Whoa. Also, Lysa, is that towards, Karina? The question.
Are you yelling it out to the person? Or are you just thinking to yourself? Thinking to do it yourself?
Oh, to that guy.
Oh,
Yes. As you basically ask towards the guy just sort of like turns over to look towards you and just goes, oh, this. Well, the horn's mostly just for getting the attention and that of the people around, specifically the ships. Well, the fog out there is not that great. This is the most we can do without a lighthouse, so it's mostly just a sound to lure the ships here. Meow.
shall we meet up with this person?
What was his name? Count Souffle?
Soulful.
Soulful.
Yes, it's souffle. Spelled like
Oh, it is. Oh, I was so close.
that.
Oh, you put me.
Lysa, you're not about to jump, are you?
I feel like this young man has a lot to do. I don't think he would jump right now.
Alright, that's
Maybe.
it.
No, get
I
him.
grab him by the collar and start dragging him.
I pick up the cat. Come on.
If you need help dragging anyone, I could probably do it.
I wouldn't
I do not know
recommend
what
going.
ACR is.
Dang,
I have.
songs.
I wouldn't recommend going off any of that. The water's a lot more dangerous than this land itself.
You know which tent the count is in?
Oh, yes, I was gonna tell you. Wait, why is the cat talking?
Why wouldn't a cat be talking in this place?
It's the big tent. It's the one assembled with royalty.
Alrighty
Thank
then.
you.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Zero.
Yes, take care. As to walk through here. There's just some people around here. 2 guardsmen and what seems to be a woman, elven woman with a book. She's just reading, and this funny guy who's just still brandishing what seems to be a very big sword. Greater than a great sword, you could say.
Gargantuans.
As he's just sitting on his chair, just whetstoning it.
Listen. Head off to the big tent over here.
Is the ground like muddy or is it mostly dry?
It's muddy.
Okay.
You have to fucking pitter patter your paws through it.
I'm about to leave so many marks in this tent. Let's go.
I just like to imagine if you had Mage Hand, you would just have it pick you up and then just pull you, bring
Can
you.
you do that? I think I weigh more than what, the 5 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever.
I mean,
Hang
flavor-wise,
on. Let me take a
pretty
look.
tough. You're right there, Karkash?
Cats weigh 8 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. They can weigh up to 8 to 10 pounds. So, yeah, you can pick yourself up with Mage Hand. If you had it.
I wouldn't know Mage Hand.
That's something
Yeah.
Mage Hand
I know
can
Witch
get.
Bolt.
As you approach the tent, this guy here,
Flying cat.
this guy here just sort of turns over to like look towards you as he just goes, "Hey, what are you doing?"
We're the new that came in to assist with the problems with the pillars and bears.
Oh, you are from these parts then, huh?
Indeed. We were just told to come over here to get the lay of the land and what's going on.
Speak to some Soffle.
Oh, yeah. You can head on in then. Just be sure to wipe your feet on the rug. They like point towards one of like the welcome mats.
What's on the welcome mat?
Welcome.
In Comic Sans font.
In Comic Sans, yes.
You flip it over, it
It's
says "Go
all
away, you
lowercase.
pirate."
You turn it over and it's actually a glyph of warden. It explodes.
Oh, that's
What?
well. This has been fun.
Whoa. Oh, so yeah, I just gesture that you can go on in. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a good amount of time on this rug.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wank.
Seems pretty inefficient to put a bookcase right in front of the door.
Holy shit,
You
you're
know
so
that
right.
might be full coming in. Might be
Was
full.
the bookcase not the
Peddler.
door?
You're so right, though. I didn't notice that.
Just slightly rotated.
It's fine. Pretend the bookcase isn't there. Easy.
That isn't the
Even
wall.
if you did, where is the door in here?
Look, this is meant to be like a wizard's tower that I just, like, cut in Clip Studio. This isn't even part of the map. I can just rotate this.
Oh my god,
Oh
we're
god.
spinning.
I mean,
The whole room is spinning.
So yes, as you walk on in, you see a wheelchair-bound woman who seems to, of course, have a a book in their hand as they seem to be reading.
Excuse me, are you Soffel?
She looks up. Oh, hello there. Yes, I'm the Count.
We were sent, I guess, same as you by. Shoot, what was their names?
It walks up. Baron Scylla.
Yes, the demons.
basically, new to been added into the party of figuring out berries and blood.
Ah, yes. Well, if you two have been sent here, well, I'm not necessarily sent by them. I'm a natural, I was born in this land, and, well, I'm just helping out the people arriving here. The visitors, your whole expedition that you're on, as you would call it. But... But you seem to be much more experienced than the others around here. Most of them are just here to hunt monsters.
Are there many monsters in this place?
Ah. How much do you necessarily know about the Everforest and its land?
Not much, I imagine.
Uh,
Anyone?
There are lots of monsters in the Everforest.
In that land, we make you go crazy if you're not packed.
Yes, you are correct. Mm. As for, of course, Pops in Monster Hunter, yes. Well, as for the land itself and this place, the Everforest is a breeding ground of abominations and aberrations. The very core of it, the heart of such a thing, gained sentience many, many years ago and is now known as the Mother of Abominations, the Queen, of this land, as you would call it. And, well, it's good that you at least have someone with experience with monsters. Except Lysa, as they say that. As for, of course, how should I say? This place is, well, you'll find many of a kind. Werewolves, vampires. Even some beholder is about this place. And, well, the trees are the most dangerous thing of this land. I recommend that if you do find a tree with a sweet smell and scent, do not approach it. It's trying to lure you, after all. As for introduction of who I am Count Soffel. Specifically, I am, well, a servant. Person sent here as an envoy from my master. I'm from, of course, the Castle Bloodhaven. Much further south of here. But, my master, now, as they would call him, spelled like this. Yeah. Now has decided to, of course, aid in your expedition of your adventurers. And, well, the others are more of trying to take care of the beasts and the creatures that have been shown about, but, what is necessarily your goal?
Outside of personal interest, there seems to be some sort of barrier blocking in the Ever Forest. We were sent to look over some concerning happenings, pillars of blood, see if we can help certain people get out. Is there anything else?
I think that's basically no. I think you got it covered. The barrier being weak, and the weird light, and the blood pillars, and people needing help.
Well, as for the barriers itself, then, if you're so interested in those, well, the barrier is established naturally. It's a natural thing that the Queen had, of course, established to keep people here so that, of course, the beings, her children, may feed on the flesh of mortals. Such as, of course, my ancestors, the ones that were kept. The castles themselves were established as havens. There is, of course, 4 havens that have been established. White Haven, Green Haven, Purge Haven, and Blood Haven. Each of them are different from one another, and, well, each of them, of course, are places where people are safe. My master, Noel, was, of course, the one who, keeps that of the Bloodhaven. And it's also where those barriers are somewhat established itself. The beams that you see in the sky, as she'll, gesture out of the tent's, window, to one of, basically, the beams that, it's basically like a beam of blood that goes up into the sky that, erupts out like a vein. Like a bunch of nervous system veins. As then she'll just say, that is, of course, what somewhat establishes the barrier. They need, well, those ones are the ones that are not necessarily keeping them people in, but more of, how should I say, keeping the barrier stable. If you are...
So
if you're
quite literally killers holding things.
Yes. And of course, if you should, let's say, destroy the cause for these pillars, well, the barrier would disappear. And the fog that causes madness to those not bound to this land would also dissipate.
If anything, we were just sent here to just investigate their conditions. Even if it seems to be fine right now, it wouldn't be bad to go check on.
Well, Is that a good thing? Well, yes, I suppose it is. I do know that, your whole employer's whole goal is to get into the lands of the Everforest, so, well, it should, of course, aid somewhat to allow them in. Nodders.
So you're fine if we drop the barrier to let demons in?
Ah. Well, a
This one
demon.
I don't know the other one.
Well, he is part of the peace domain, and he means no harms, unlike the demon lords. He's not a contractee. And, well, I heard that his partner that is working with him, Scylla, is originally a denizen of this place herself. So, well, I, of course, can support you in your efforts. What I do know, though, is, of course, you'll have to choose which castle you would like to go to first. I recommend Whitehaven. It's the closest, and, well, recently, the count of that place, the one who owns it, has been kicked out. I have no idea why, but he's in one of the nearest towns over and is apparently regaining an army. Well, at least trying to establish one. He's been pretty unsuccessful. Why? Well, I do not know why he was kicked out. All I know is that he's trying to reclaim his birthright.
Yeah, we can always go ahead and check it out. Is the town he's residing in closer to here than Whitehaven, or is it further away?
Oh, well, he had to leave the frozen lands, because, well, if he stayed, he probably would have been killed, to be honest. It's only an hour away.
We should be
By
good.
walking, travel. I made him
Walking.
pick up the cat.
Oh,
Of course, and as for, aid, if you look over into the middle of the room, you'll see that the table here is a map. Whoa. As I can make it visible, whoa. Hang on, I just need to change it. Object layer. Snap to back. There you go. Yeah.
It's just like a question mark.
Oh, hang on, I gotta move it. No one said anything. There you go.
There he is. Hold on, let me just step across so everyone can see it.
Yes. So yes, basically you see the map of the Everforest. Sorry, the stats aren't actually there. Don't worry about it.
Quick, go to the top of the cat, see what's at the top.
Jump.
Whoa, you
Still
have
question
found
mark.
the secret room.
I look up.
Is it no longer a question mark?
Yeah, I see the map.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
I don't see it yet.
You can either look
So
on
it's
stream.
Oh, that's
Or one
true.
sec. I can also just post it in spoiler channel. Hang on. I'll put it in spoiler channel. It's the full map.
Okay.
I made this like 2 years ago. So, from what you can see, of course, Whitehaven, Greenhaven, Perchhaven, and of course, Bloodhaven. For the actual location, you are currently here. No, not here. Hey. Yes. I can't do the finger because if I do the finger, everyone's screen will auto click that.
Oh.
I
Oh,
have
no.
marked it.
Ah, yes, I can just do this and go, yeah. Oh. Hopefully that didn't
Oh.
There you go.
Ah.
So, yes. So that's the, where you currently are. The town itself is here. Well,
That's not too far off, I suppose.
Yeah, that's not bad.
yes, luckily the Everforest itself isn't necessarily a small, well, large nor small, place. It's a bit of a, well,
Medium.
it's about the size of a country, you could say. Not a continent. Probably due to the fact that this land itself used to be a living creature. For example, where I live and my master, we live at Bloodhaven, which is the brain of the creature. Our castle was built right on top of it.
It has a little crown. Why is that actually kind of the door?
I think that's the castle.
This is a castle. Brain? Yes. I can tell you more about the actual kingdoms themselves, the havens. Whitehaven is the frozen domain. It's, of course, the highest peak of the land. As, well, the land itself was a giant, great worm. A giant, well, how would you say it? A great turtle? A large tortoise looking creature. That was what the books used to say. And so its shell at its highest peak began to, of course, freeze over due to the height and the coldness, and thus Whitehaven was established at the very top. And, well, now it's known as the Frozen Domain.
Fascinating.
Yes. Then, of course, there's Castle Greenhaven, also known as the Forest Sanctuary. The people there decided to, well, acquired some plants from outside world and planted oak trees, ones that weren't trying to kill you constantly by feeding on your blood. And, well, they eventually established it as a forest domain. It's now a luscious green place. The only dreary thing about it is the fog, of course.
Well, besides the fog, I wonder what nice spots to sleep on would be there.
Well, it's also the land of werewolves.
Ah,
Fine. I sleep in bushes anyways.
Werewolf.
Then there is Perchhaven. The body, of course, of the continent itself is beginning to necrose. After all, it is a corpse and, well, it started to decay. That is, of course, why Perchhaven was established, to stop this decay and to, of course, allow those to reside within. However, of course, it's known as the land of the undead, where, of course, people who die within this decaying place rise again, even with the use of things such as gentle repose or even, well, divine magic can't stop the revival. It's why, of course, it's mostly just an undead capital now for those of the Reapers.
Would it not been decent to just send them off the ships, like ceremonial send-offs into the waters, just if they keep on rising?
Well, the waters are the most dangerous place. They're the lands of the waters themselves are completely unmitigated. Of course, the Everforest has hunters and known as the Witchlight, which are, well, the guards that you see outside. They're all around the place, and their whole dedication to the goal is to, of course, cull monsters and make sure that the haven stays safe, away from each of them. However, well, The witchlight can't touch the waters. None of them are capable of swimming within them. So there's mostly a buildup of beings within them. I would suggest staying out of the ocean or any form of lakes that you find. You don't know what's down there.
That is good to know.
Well, that's an adventure for another time, I suppose.
It's literally like Dragon's Dogma, where, like, you go in the fucking water and you see, like, those fucking red worm-like creatures just start fucking eating you.
I just imagine the abyss from Subnautica.
Then, finally, is my master and I's haven, also known as Bloodhaven. It's a beautiful land. We try to, of course, keep it clean, but despite the amount of blood that builds up. However, of course, the rivers that you see throughout the Everforest is, of course, made of blood, for all rivers originate back at Bloodhaven. Whoa, if you zoom in super close, you can see, like, the veins. Whoa.
Blood?
And, well, this is more of a request than anything, but if you should, of course, be closing off these lights, I would suggest that you do ours last. We will just allow you through and to destroy it instantly. But we, of course, want to be last since, well, you all seem to be capable, and we want to guarantee our safety. That was the agreement that we came up with Khan.
Yeah, that's reasonable enough. You're providing us such a courtesy, so yeah.
What are the other lords of the castle like?
Well, the other lords... Well, Whitehaven's lord was recently kicked out and is, as I said before, over in the next town trying to get some help. Though, personally, nobody is going to really help him since of his lineage. Let's just say that he's a half-vampire. Usually that kind isn't exactly respected.
Interesting.
Yes. Then, of course, Greenhaven's count. Well, they are let's just say, druidic kind. They prefer nature over anything else. And, well, they are, as I mentioned before, a werewolf. All we know is that he's a bit of a pacifist. However, every time the moon is out, a full moon, he of course has to lock himself away. As for Purgehaven, there's not really necessarily too much known about the count of that place. All we know is that he's a necromancer, and that he is, of course, a very powerful lich at that. He isn't exactly too friendly, to be honest. Most of his refugees, the people who reside in that lands, are either undead reapers or victims to his magic. And then finally there's my master, Count Null, as you would call them. They are a kind man. They, of course, reside over the brain and make sure that no one should ever touch what's known as the Crimson Core. That is, of course, his magic core that is of the creature itself, its ether core. It's also, of course, the origin of the red lights that you see in the sky, one of them. And he makes sure to keep it protected at all costs, no matter what. However, of course, he won't mind you breaking it once I tell him about how you need to release the barrier to allow the champions in. my master has been the number one, well, the number one supporter to taking care of the queen, specifically taking care in the aspect of getting rid of her. She is the reason this land is so corrupted, after all.
Oh,
Good to know.
yeah. No, duly noted.
Of course. Is there any questions?
If the Count of Whitehaven has been kicked out, who is managing that castle?
To be honest, I don't really know much of the politics and such of people. You would have to ask him yourself.
Fair enough.
Ellen?
Why did that just freeze my map tools?
What happened?
I don't know. I heard the in chat thing and then it just froze my map tools.
Oh.
Oh,
Weird.
Oh, the map loaded for me.
there it
Yeah.
goes.
Have you seen the map on the table? Did you?
It just loaded.
Oh,
What about me, Purple? What's happening?
Should be
I didn't
fine.
do anything, I swear.
But yes, as they'll just say, and of course, if you're in need of any supplies or gear and stuff, the town over also does have some stores, though it's not much, I don't believe. But there is a magician around there who can somewhat aid you if you're in need. No shopping session.
I think we are pretty.
I
Oh,
feel that
yeah.
we have all the items we need right now.
Yeah, we prepared ourselves before getting around here. But it's good to
Raksha,
know.
do you require any further equipment?
I don't believe so for now. Is there anything special we should know about traversing the forests? Anything? There's no like, I don't know, repellent for monsters or anything you all use.
Oh, right, yes. I was going to, of course, mention. So, as for, of course, repellents and such, I currently do have, this. She'll, reach into a pouch and she takes out what seems to be a perfume bottle. She'll just go, there's only a little bit left for about a usage or so. But if you should spray yourself, it should keep monsters away for you for about an hour. If you would like to find more, well, you would have to find an alchemist. Or, well, she, looks a bit deterred for a second and she says, or you could, of course, rely on a witch.
And I look at it. I'll go take it from her.
She'll place it on the table.
I'm going to put it in my mouth, put it behind my back, and it's gone.
Oh,
Holy
Thank you
shit! This
kindly.
cat comes with pockets.
Well, that's interesting.
We could perhaps
what about-
reproduce it.
Of course. What about place to rest?
well, you're always welcome to rest in this tent, if you're in need of resting now. As for any future things, you'll have to handle that yourself. Or you could always just make your own tent and stay in the forest.
Well, sleep type, I swear.
Hey, cool the stairs.
Well, I guess he's out.
Yeah, Yeah, no, he's probably gonna wake up with a very, very sore, stiff back.
Perhaps-
Miss Count, do you have a piece of paper, something similar?
Oh, yes, I have some notes and papers.
I'm already
Gestures.
sleepwalking.
Gilby is just gonna grab her polar staff, somehow cock it, and then shoot a pillow at Lysa's face.
Bang.
That should be better.
The skill.
Falls downstairs.
My god. The stab pillow.
I know he's more injured than from the skeletons.
Actually,
Pardon.
as well.
Of course, I'll keep out a watch. I can't sleep anyway, so, I'll keep guard if you are going to rest.
Well, I mean, as in terms of extra comfort.
But yes, I'll take it.
She'll tap the staff on the floor, and both comes out and plops onto her.
Yoink.
You should accustom to what you need most comfortable. Feel to be most comfortable.
Fortnite dances.
In a wheelchair?
Yeah,
Okay.
wheelchair did it.
Should we rest for now, or should we just prepare to?
If you all like to sleep, that's fine. I just want to try and make a copy of this map so we have something to go off of.
I'm going to take a look at this perfume concoction.
Oh,
I
You
may
do
need
have-
somebody's help though later.
you do have an alchemist thingy, so yeah, you make me that good old arcana.
I don't have anything in Arcana. Hold on.
Proficiency in that.
Do I need to add anything to this?
Do you have proficiency in arcana?
Nope.
Okay, you can add your proficiency to it then. So just roll arcana, then add a +2.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see really quick. Burp, burp.
9.
Whoa. Is anyone helping them?
Would anyone like to help?
I could help. I know some herbs and such, so it wouldn't be mind trying to.
It's very hard to look through this when I don't have hands.
Of course, I got you. I can.
Is this the help action? Do I roll again?
Yes, you can roll again.
Oh,
Oh,
22.
holy shit.
Oh, thank you, Dillapi. That was excellent. You are so dexterous with
I
your
want to be
hands.
assisted. Of course. Sometimes I have to make these things, these clothes, to make them nice and comfortable.
Second. Cartography. Do-do-do-do-do. Raksha, since you're copying down a map, make me a make me a survival check. Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
average.
There are funny doodles in the waters of vicious man-eating sharks. One is suspiciously eating Lysa.
What?
Or rather, a character that looks like Lysa.
Alright. You have made a map, which means that, of course, you gain this effect from the good old 2024 book. Meaning that whenever you make a survival check to find your way in a place represented by the map, you get a +5 bonus to your wisdom, to your survival check. God, I love the new crafted mechanics of the new book. It's so good.
Hell yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Don't worry, because the barbarian can use their strength instead of their wisdom now to do survival checks.
I'm gonna use my strength for everything.
What? What? How does that even work?
Yes. While raging,
it
they
for
they can use
survival.
strength for all of these checks.
Yes. The good old strength for.
I'm so mad you're not gonna see me.
No,
That's
the strength is just the endurance.
that's only at level 3 though. So at level 3, when you're raging, you can just use your strength for any of these checks. It's insane. Also, your rage lasts 10 minutes now, Lamau.
My rages are crazy.
Yeah,
Because I
they
also
made it.
have all this magical stuff with them.
They made it so you can basically use it outside of combat for things. But yes. 1 second. Isa, what are you doing? Before resting. Make a tent. You even have, hang on, dungeon.
In front
I think
of
you
the
only have
other
a
10.
bed. I think you only have a bedroll.
Let me check mine.
He's stealing a tent.
I also only have a bedroll.
Someone just wakes up and like half their tent is gone, and they
Half
steal.
the 10?
But funny enough,
Yeah,
these
like
two
half the tent is gone.
these two tents are empty. Yes, they don't even have any like equipment or boxes or anything inside. They're just empty tents. The only thing that's in there is a torch that doesn't seem to produce any heat. They have now acquired
Which makes
a tent.
mine weird. Just graffitis it on the side of the flap.
Sleeping. There
Does
you
the
go.
sign also say sleeping?
I choose to imagine Honkshu in progress.
The tent just says sleeping ZZZZ.
No, I just
My
no.
God.
It just says somehow there's a text above the tent that says the. Not the text listen to, but like an actual like just floating text that just says ZZZ. Like these tents have some strange things to it. But he will be studying them out.
Before we go, I would like to have a conversation with you. You three. Where did the other one go?
I think they went to go right.
I can hear him snoring from here.
They go shoot him again.
No, we'll get him when he wakes up. We might as well all rest and we'll have the conversation in the morning. Is there morning here, or is it just like everlasting darkness? Is that how it goes?
The sun always appears once a week.
It's a wonder there's vegetation.
Oh, there's not. The only vegetation is the Green Havens, who have an artificial sun in place. same as not well. But like all things, it does power down occasionally.
Well, that's good to know.
Yes.
Are we doing a long rest?
Yes, you can do a long rest.
Can I make the potions for my long rest?
Yes.
Am I able to wait, what did the Arcana give me? Do I just know how that potion
Oh, right.
works now?
I should tell you. So,
Okay.
because it's a natural 20, you do know how to make the potion now from the as long as you have the ingredients, of course. Or if you use your cauldron thingy, as it is a uncommon potion.
Okay. I can
Yeah.
make 2 potions.
Specifically, I can tell you the effects of it now. This is called a potion of stench. Basically, what you do is that you either drink it or you spray it. If you drink it, you will gain the full effects of the potion for 8 hours, but only on yourself. If you spray it, it has 1d4 uses. However, you can do it on multiple creatures, but it only lasts an hour. Basically, while you have this potion, One sec. While you have this potion, when I roll an event during a traveling section, and if I roll that event, you can negate it with basically one of your stenches. Well, with a stench, basically.
Okay.
Well,
I think technically I can't make uncommon yet.
yeah. But once you can make one. These potions, basically.
Yay.
Whoa. Now, are people resting for 6 or 8 hours?
I mean, I'll do a full one. Oh, everyone's taking long.
I'm fine doing well. A short rest is only an hour, so
Yeah.
Well, you get a long rest regardless of 6 or 8 hours. I just roll the event table.
Oh, I guess we'll do 6 then.
I'm fine doing 6 because at least 2 hours would probably be spent trying to poorly recreate a map.
All right. You may.
Run out of ink.
1 second then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's one event. Exactly 200. 1 second. Huh. That one's pretty good. Alright. As you somewhat basically all seem to rest up, Hyacinth, you get something, weird happening, sort of, as you're sort of laying down to, like, sleep. You hear a voice. You don't recognize the voice, however, it feels familiar, as you basically just hear it sort of resound, from the outside. No one else can hear it, as you basically just hear...
Hyacinth, Hyacinth, are you there?
Ears twitch, perks up, looks around.
As you look around, you see, Sulfur seems to be reading, doesn't really pay attention to you, as from behind them, from, like, the same window where you saw the lights and stuff, you see... You don't see a black slime creature this time, okay? This isn't like last time.
I'm going to send the fucking nail at it again.
No, you see a figure from behind the window. It's sort of like glossy though, as you basically see. They seem to be a feminine figure with long black hair covering their face.
He'll go closer. Or which window is it? Or which side?
This one.
Oh, that side? Okay. He gets closer.
Oh. As as you get close and basically look towards the window, you see oh. You see, of course, a what seems to be a woman in a long white gown, long black hair covers her face, as you see that she presses one of her hands up against the window. As you basically just hear,
Are you going to let me in? Open the window.
I'm afraid not. Is there something you need besides entry?
It's been so long since I've seen you. Of course I want to. Why don't you just let me in? I'm so lonely without you, Hyacinth.
I don't recognize this figure at all, do I?
nope. The voice feels familiar, like the same sense as the witch. But it's not her, as you can tell because of her voice.
Is this happening before or after or like during the rest?
Yeah, it's during the rest. This is like the final hour before the rest.
Oh, final after the rest. If I use a rage right now, will it be gone?
No, because you haven't finished your long rest yet.
Okay. I'm gonna use the last rage that I had and take on the otherworldly form and spread its ethereal wings out and say, "Be gone, please."
Oh. As you say that, you'll see that the figure will... What the fuck? Put that down. You'll see that basically the figure just walks away. You hear the sounds of the grass as the footsteps walk away, and then the footsteps just stop.
Perhaps
Yes.
we will meet again.
Also, yeah, if you saw, I did put the image as a show all handout.
I did see it.
Yes.
He's gonna wonder about that. He'll think to his mistress for a little bit and decide not to try and call her about anything. Probably nothing. And he returns to where he was.
Well,
And as he lays back down, his otherworldly form dissipates.
Is Soulful just watching this?
she's just been reading. She has literally no interest. As
Oh, sorry, I didn't bother you, did I, miss?
well, no, I don't mind about your whole thing. People hear things in the night, in the dark. Sometimes people just want to go see what it is and never return.
Interesting.
Those that return start babbling like a madman.
Oh. All right. As all of you can now click the long rest button if you haven't already and gain your get a long rest. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah. Despite resting for 6 hours, though, it still looks like semi-nighttime, as the sky is only a bit lighter, but it's still night.
Can I have made 2 of the potions?
Yes.
Or two different potions.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an extra potion of healing and a potion of comprehension?
All right. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Takes
If any of
from
you
witch's staff.
Oh,
Hmm.
wait, what?
Yeah, you take from the witch's stash to like do the ingredients and stuff as you
Oh.
bubble up a potion.
If anyone woke up and saw a cat with just a little cauldron, and like in front of the cauldron is just like a bunch of ingredients, and he just kind of pushes each one in at different times.
I imagine there's specifically a table the exact height of the cauldron.
Yes,
I just hear
exactly.
Ratatouille just
It's like a round little table shelf that goes around the cauldron's edge.
it's just I hear this just the Ratatouille cooking song.
Cooking montage. I hope you all enjoyed your rest. It was nice to hear some breathing around here.
That was quite the pleasant sleep indeed.
I would like to just take a quick look and see if Count Soffel is breathing.
No. Not once have you heard her breathe, even when like you were laying down and like it was all quiet. She's just been completely silent.
Just locked in reading. Super invested. I'm gonna go pick up place.
Daughters.
Are we going to do the chat in here then when they get back?
Why don't we do it on the way? Well, we'll be back. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just head out then, actually. Soffel, don't hold your breath. Goodbye.
Take
It's a
care.
little cat bow.
I'll see you at Bloodhaven if we don't meet before then.
Until then, zip.
Poke with stick.
I'll give you
Bye,
a
Sam.
I'll give you a send-in once the last beam is down.
Oh, okay.
Wake up. It's time. It's more. It's morn. It's night. Morning. Poking with stick. Come on. Slowly pulls out the staff. If you don't get up, I will shoot you.
I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't wake up right now.
Hyacinth, do you want to be carried out of the mud?
I'll be okay for a little bit. Maybe during the journey.
I walk over
I
and pick
have
up a pillow and slap Hyacinth in
No,
the
no,
face
wait.
with
I
it.
want to. No, I'm just kidding. Oh,
okay.
did it work? I'm gonna do the thing where a cat like lays on your chest and starts to cover your mouth and nose.
Oh, the cat touching him is a long rest.
Here, we must make this accurate. There we are.
Yeah, just like that. And now I'm making biscuits. and escape.
I think they're awake now.
Oh, okay. Steps off.
Let me just smudge that ZZ stamp on your thing right there. Just here, let me just.
Slap
Where is
some
that?
corporeal letters out of the sky.
There you go. Sorry, didn't mean to stop. There you go. No more of that weird stamp next to you. I don't know why that was.
Helping with what? If it's sleeping, it's been
6 hours.
long enough.
Would you like a little gift? I'm going to pull out the potion of healing that I made last night. Oh no!
His headphones died. I can't believe it. Lysa's like gone deaf.
Dang.
Just a bit of wool in his ears. It's fine.
I'm gonna look at the other two and say, the fun thing about these potions are they expire.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that fun?
Because when they expire, they become a basic poison.
For some reason, I would like to imagine they could ferment, become greater potions.
I'm not sure that's how healing potions become greater potions.
No, it's just the thought of it. Just the thought.
Honestly, if that happened, that'd be amazing, and it would absolutely break the market.
Well, being fair, that should be what happened, because if it goes from a healing potion to a poison, you'd assume it gets more poisonous as it goes on. Like, if the poison expired, then it'd be less poisonous then. That's already expired.
I don't think it expires further. I mean, once a poison, it's just a poison, really.
We
Are
discussed
you
the
familiar with poisons?
Some. I don't consider myself knowledgeable in the subject. It's never been a focus.
About like a wine. Would you think that would be possible? Mixing a little bit of healing onto a wine, and if it fermented.
We can try it out next rest if you'd like. Feel free to borrow my cauldron.
If you want to upgrade a potion, you just add in a halfling tongue.
Oh my god!
Easy.
The
I mean,
hack.
there's a reason
The
why they're
absolute hack.
always on a bounty.
Lysa, are you awake now?
Some black blood.
Mm. Mhm.
Oh,
Pick up
I
cat.
can move. Oh, pick up? Okay.
Action pickup.
Sorry, this is your life now.
Don't forget your free potion, Lisa.
The cat's already been off you for a good minute.
I feel like this is an important thing to ask. How long until it expires?
Well, if we go back to sleep and you wake up, it'll be poison.
Ah,
Actually,
alright.
is it based off of my long rest or the person who's holding its long rest?
13 hours. Basically, it expires in a day.
Okay. That'd be so funny if it was just if I slept.
So, yes.
Ah, yes, here's a healing potion. Have fun in the battle. Goes to sleep. Wakes up. Witch!
Ah, which?
Alright, are you all ready to be on your way? Lysa, is there anything you want to do? I don't think they'll let us take the tent.
We could always ask. If you need me to carry the tent, at least.
No, why did my map tools freeze again?
Oh? What is this way?
Oh wait, it's not my map tools, my mouse died!
No! Technical
Um,
difficulties.
can't believe it. Battery mouse.
Time to get a new battery.
No, it has a cord to plug in, I just don't use
Mm.
it. I just let it charge and then it lasts like 2 weeks.
Then
Cool.
I guess we're supposed to have to do this now. Picks up. Okay.
Oh,
Right, that
what?
picks up
Jericho?
everyone.
Wait,
Everyone, let's
we
go.
exit the tent before he does something?
Yes, I got you. Don't worry.
I go and try and pick up Dillaby while being held.
I picked up. I was being picked up by Crash. Gilby picks up her.
Yes. I'm trying to complete the circle of being picked up, but I can't reach.
If you did, we would just start floating up in the.
So Lysa, you just get the thing where you just hear from your blade just
I'm not like I'm holding or anything. That I can't do something like that. I'm just like
Can we hear that?
I can kill things.
no, you don't.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Radio Voice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Again, we could just ask. Where's the nearest? I'm gonna hop off and like go over to this man over here.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend wants that tent. Is it okay to disassemble and take it?
Oh. If you want a 10, sure. No one has that yet. There should just be a torch on the inside. If you take off the torch, it'll collapse down.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Runs
And-
over.
And don't worry about the torch burning you. It's a continual flame. It doesn't produce any heat.
The man said if you take the torch out from the inside, it should just disassemble the tent itself, and you can just keep the torch with you.
Grab.
Oh.
Grabs it at the same time, hands touch.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You both grab it as you pull off the as you pull off the torch, what you see is that the tent will not collapse down on top of you, but basically it will begin to spiral as it goes around the torch handle, as it becomes the handle of the torch. And the flame will turn off.
Leans into Raksha. Did you see that?
It was a little hard not to. surprised they're just giving it away. That seems like... whatever. Do you think we should go speak to the other person who was sent in here by our benefactors, or...
Didn't they say that most people in here were sent in? Or at least the people that aren't, like, the witchlight, I suppose?
Yes, but Sloppo also said they're just here to hunt monsters. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Then shall we get them moving?
Hops onto a shoulder.
Put it there. Off we go.
Wee.
Indeed we go.
Oh, about that. We'll talk about it, Lisa. Lisa, don't worry. We'll talk about what we're actually doing.
Whoa. Right. As you begin to do your hour of travel. Ah! Okay, I stretch.
Mighty
Good
fine.
stretch, good stretch.
Yes. But builds character. Yay, no shopping. Well, I mean, suddenly you find that a little man comes over to you and has
Oh
like
my
a
gosh, is that a mushroom man?
yeah, you see like a mushroom man, and he goes, "Hey, you wanna buy my shit?"
Oh,
Oh, do you want some mushrooms?
little goblin shows.
Let me out.
All right, I
Sarah, what do you-
roll. Have you used the perfume, by the way?
I didn't. Or do I have to use it before you roll?
Yes.
I'll ask the group first. Did you all want to use this now or save it for later?
I think
Were you able to make more, or...
It's a bit complicated at the moment. I think I'll understand it as we keep going, but for now, I won't be able to make more yet.
I think it should be fine. I
Do
got
you
the
need it to
study of
make
the map.
more?
No, I should have everything I need to be able to recreate it.
I feel we might as well then. There's no point getting attacked straight out of the gate. Again.
Very well. And
Oh.
he'll hand it off so somebody can use the spray portion of it. You just have to spray it amongst everybody. Make sure to get it on your neck and your wrist, because that is the best way to get the perfume on.
I did study the map, so I know if I found routes that might be the best.
Oh.
Spritz.
Double road the 1D100 and hiya da. Yeah.
Does the perfume smell bad? What does it smell like?
It smells like sulfur.
Oh, okay. I guess that's not too bad.
Rotten eggs.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be worse.
It's like a bit of rotten eggs, but like the after smell, like basically you smell it, smells the rotten eggs, then after 5 seconds you smell mint.
Oh, layered.
Whoa. Alright. As you go through the road. Luckily, because of your spray, nothing seems to exactly happen. Except for 1 second. Yeah, There is one thing. As I move your tokens, 1 second. As you basically come down from the from a road, you find this. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
PTSD coming in.
Look, man, last time I was here, I had to face the BBEG alone and only had a 10-foot movement speed.
Oh. As
as basically as you seem to be walking down what seems to be a quite normal sort of road, you notice that on the side seems to be these like weird sort of effigies that have like been left onto the side of the fences, and in the distance you can see a camp has been made by what seems to be sort of a tent along with a campfire.
Oh, wonderful. You think they're friendly?
Who knows? There's a lot to this island we have yet to see. Besides being wary of sweet-smelled trees.
I'm not sure I could smell anything given all this mint.
I'm sure the Duke would be busying himself in town trying to get supporters.
I
Is this
just say
thing
he was
actually over here?
disliked.
Now, what is
Case.
this?
It's a sign. Whoa.
Oh.
You see,
It's our sign.
you see basically what seems to be magic runic carvings on the top of it. Specifically, since rune person here, from what you can tell, the runic symbols are warning. Basically, if any entity that isn't a human, quote unquote, would enter, it would cause the effects of the hollow spell, or hallow spell as it could be called. Well, it's to keep this place somewhat protected. As for let's see, the signs themselves, I will put it up to here. Right. Fear grid. Basically, if non-humanoids appear, Fancrit, no. Put goal. That's from where you came from, and then over to this section is just simply the 1 second. Okay. Woodwork. You'll specifically go into Fear Grid.
All right. Well, as Raksha had stated as we were walking, we're headed to the town to find the disgraced nobleman who's lost power in Whitehaven, and we're going to ask him about that castle because it is the closest, and we'll probably be able to get something done there. Destroy the core.
Yes, I wanted to say beforehand, and I got distracted walking in all the doom and gloom. If we do, I would like to meet this half vampire, was it?
Yeah,
The
the forest is quite mesmerizing.
what's a dampier?
Also, so
Is-
yeah, half vampire Stampier. As you're up here, you see basically a figure sitting on the log. Oh, It's
You don't
a
know that?
specimen. A weird Medusa-looking lady.
Question.
You hear her humming this like tune, like stuff like that.
Goodness.
Oh, go ahead. Hello.
She she doesn't turn around, but like like snake hairs sort of like look at you as you just hear that she goes, "Oh, hello there."
Yes, hello. Who turned me around?
Hello. Wrong person.
Hello. How can I help you? Are you adventurous?
Yes. Technically.
Well, you care for some food? As she gestures to the campfire with the sticks being cooked with meat. I don't mind having some company around.
The company is fine. I think I'll stick to my own food, though.
Ah, what a
Nice.
shame. It's so fresh. Caught it myself.
Just no, that's all right. Just out here enjoying the wildlife.
Hmm. Well, that's fine indeed then. What are you lot doing out here?
And we can't travel on the only sunny day, now can you?
Oh my, there's another. But yes, you're so right. Usually people like you usually go out only when the sun shines. That's when, of course, the beasts aren't about, as they would say. Ha ha.
Yeah, just trying to get a lay of, some duties, as well as collect some stuff.
Oh, and what about me? Well, nice to meet you, I suppose. I'm just well, I'm just a little potion maker. Mm, how should you say? I sell my things and travel around to sell my goods and potions and ingredients that I collect. Much like these little things here, she gestures to the meat at the campfire.
Yeah.
As for my name, I'm Tabby. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Speaking of which, we actually were discussing about potions.
Mm.
What would you think of what would you think would happen if we were to, if you tried mixing a bit of healing potion into wine? Would it ferment and increase its healing potency, or would it just become just a poison?
Mixing wine with potions? Well, I believe that would cause a chemical reaction that would just make more alcohol. After all, the ingredients of healing potions of that is indeed very similar to that of wine itself. It would just make some freshly made wine. It would lose its magical effects and properties, of course. And yes, I do sell ingredients. So, Whoa!
Any, anything? Where have you come from? From about to Therencred or Woodwork? Because we just came from Paul.
Oh, me? I come all the way from Woodwick. That's, Woodwork. That's from, well, a little logging place. Pretty good, to be honest. As, of course, for, well, as for where I actually come from, well, I come from, Middle State. I come from Whitehaven. Though it's a bit being cold for me, so I'm a traveling merchant. Must sell my potions and stuff that I mentioned. As for, of course, ingredients, I only have 3 ingredients on hand at the moment, since, supply's been low since the Count has disappeared and been, well, exiled.
I was actually about to head over there. Do you have any news of what's going on over there, at least?
Yeah. All I know is that the Count's family just kicked him out, and now they've taken it over as their own Countess. You stole it, his name.
Let's see. Is there anything we should also be aware of on the way over there? Because, well, that being our path and such.
Do you,
Wow.
you said the Count was kicked out, and his family took over. Do you have any more information about the family or the Count himself? We'd rather not wander into political mess if possible.
Well, all I know is that they have a little, how should I say, family dispute. The good old Count's been pretty kind and pretty nice, opened it up towards to anyone else, but, well, the family didn't really enjoy that and other things that I don't really know too much about, but what I know is that Lady Yashaud is taking the place now and causing a bit of havoc, kicking out the, well, the none of a kind. Get what I mean? Racism.
Ah,
Yeah. It's the reason why I'm heading over to, Faircrest at the moment, since I'm gonna go visit the little Count. Apparently he's, holed up at the church and, well, at least sell him some potions if he's gonna be on his own endeavor to get his, rights back.
alright. Sorry, I spaced that last sentence. Shit,
Whoa.
starting to get tired.
She's headed to the church so she can sell potions to the Count, since they're gonna be the one, since the Count's gonna need shit to, be there.
Well, potentially a
Do you mind
battle.
if... Oh, go ahead.
No, that was
Do you mind if a few adventurers join you to the church?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind having some company. I'm pretty bored around here on my own. Most people just see my snakes and they run away.
No, it's fine. We're a bit of an odd group to begin with.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about me suddenly turning you into stone or anything of the like. That only works if I transform.
Appreciated. Slightly threatened.
It was just a little warning, just a little symbol to tell you that you're fine. I'm not gonna randomly turn you into stone out of nowhere. Have to know my power up first.
I look over. The Dillapi surprised they haven't offered a pillow yet.
Look, well, we are kind of in need of things, so I was going to ask after.
But yeah, I don't mind praying right now. Just give me a bit of pack up.
Alright.
Blah, blah, blah. You see that she
Is that
basically
right?
does the same thing with her tent, where she basically takes off a torch and it just into her hands. I'll leave the fire going. It keeps the ghosts away.
Neat. Duly very note. This should be...
Ready to go whenever you are.
Alright. Yeah, this should be a bit nice, why? If you don't mind. Dilby opens her palm, tiny little hat for the little one. Pulls and pulls a little neck comforter while you, since you probably be constantly looking over the potion, or well, crafting, brewing. It's a neck pillow. Should be fairly comfortable.
Oh, alright. Takes it.
Gives the neck pillow and the tiny hat.
Fortnite dances. Yay.
Takes it.
Oh, and of course, one last thing is before we go on. If any of you start having some symptoms of coughing, a bit of throwing up, some weird black ichor, just be sure to say it, and I got this little handy dandy cure right here. Gestures to this glowing silver potion. It looks like mercury in a bottle.
Understood.
But none of you have pale skin, so you all seem to be fine.
Yeah, well, fairly
My
alright.
son coughs. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, there's some water right here. How nasty does that water look?
It's blood. It's red.
Yes. Can we see things like swirling inside of it, or like creatures inside?
It's mostly, it's not see-through. It's just like a layer of red liquid.
Ah, okay. Nothing rare. Nothing disturbing the surface of the blood then.
You know, you can
That's
always put
good
your
to
hand
know.
inside and find
What
out.
hand? What are you talking about?
You pour
I only have
inside
paws.
and find out. Alright. I'll just move your tokens over if you bunch up. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Is as you basically just make your way. I will reveal the town, but I'll also end session here. I'm very tired.
Yeah. Oh.
But yes, as congratulations, it's the town. As the first thing that all of you hear when you first arrive is screaming as a woman seems to, as in the fountain over here, you see a woman who is constantly taking the water here and like splashing her face with it while screaming. So end it there.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
I guess
So
that's
yes.
the proper. I guess that's the proper job for the town crier.
Right, B.O.B. is in stream. I hope you enjoyed watching today's session, and of course I will end it here.